How y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? I'm here with the CEO of DHP, Bill Haney. How you doing, Bill? Pleasure having you on.
Hey, always a pleasure, man. You know what I mean? Just like any other day, man, especially though with today being Friday, man. Juma Mubarak to you, my brother.
Good Baraka to you too, brother, and everyone that's tuning in. I want to go ahead and jump to the business at hand. I saw a clip that was trending on Twitter after Tank came out of jail. Gervonta Davis' assistant coach, Kenny Ellis, came out on the Roz podcast and said that Gervonta sent Devin Haney a contract.
Dion say has Tank sent Devin a contract.
Yeah, and then he went up to 40.
There go your answer.
What's the status on that?
Well, shout out, respect to, Kenny Ellis and the whole team over there, Rise Podcast, doing their thing, no disrespect. I talked to Leonard Ellaby. I talked to Leonard Ellaby myself. That's who I talk to. I talk to bosses that make decisions. And one thing that he did was, Leonard Ellaby, the last time I talked to him, said that he wishes Devin well, that Gervonta Davis is doing things, and they're doing things the way that they do them, with the people that they do them with. And one day the fight will happen. It just won't happen today. So I'm happy that Devin has an opportunity right now to move up in the 140-pound division right now with Regis Prograis. And that's what we've been talking about. We haven't received anything from anyone pertaining to Gervonta Davis, contractually, term sheet, nothing. Nor have we talked to anybody about Gervonta Davis since he got out of jail, and I wish him well as well. Right now, what I have on the table is Regis Prograis, and we're close to making a decision and putting it on not making a decision, putting it on the table for Regis Prograis to sign and do his thing. So I know he's been going back and forth with Eddie, and we didn't need a week. We didn't need a week at all. We're ready to go. Devin's the undisputed champion of the world, stepping up to be two-time champion of the world. He's been doing this shit since he was 8 years old. So we didn't need a week. One thing that, we just needed the week. We was ready to go. So that's where we at. And it's always, like I said, a good time to be in the Devin Haney business.
So just to confirm, Gervonta never sent Devin Haney a contract till this day.
I've never received a term sheet, contract, or anything from anybody on that side. The person that I talk to is Leonard Ellaby.
So I'm just curious, why do you think Tank trainer Kenny Ellis said they did send a contract when he was asked about it?
Oh, I didn't see it. I didn't see anything like that. This is my first time hearing about it. Just like when you asked me about it, I haven't seen the interview.
Now, shifting gears a little bit, what's going on with the Shakur Stevenson fight? That's another big fight for Devin Haney. It was reported that Devin Haney sent Shakur an offer. However, Shakur rejected it. Then he activated his mandatory where he requested a modification from the WBC for a 50-50 purse split. So what's going on with that fight?
Man, that shit is actually nerve-wracking. I don't even really care to even talk about it. I mean, at 50%, what he's saying is for one belt, he wants 50% of the revenue of one belt when Devin has 5 belts. Not only has he had 5 belts, when you talk about what it actually takes to be the undisputed champion, that meant going to Australia not once, but twice, and then also having a contractual obligation for a third fight against Top Rank's best fighter. So that's 3 fights in order to be undisputed champion. And I think people fail to realize that. And when you say you want 50% of the revenue, that's absurd. That doesn't make sense. when you talk about 50%, when you talk about if we switch places, well, would Devin want to be in the same place as him? What does or vice versa? I'm sure that with the 135-pound undisputed title, you have the ability to go up to 140 pounds and become a two-time champion. Devin hasn't went up a weight class in his entire career. Being a champion, this what it means. Being able to go up and fight the number one ranked fighter in Regis Pro Grade. When you talk about fighting a guy like Shakur, you talk about giving an opportunity, and he's a hell of a fighter. I think the world of him, his team, and his family. But if the roles are reversed, would it be considered the same thing, 50-50? So I disagree with it. I disagree with the fact that you need a modification to do it. I think that you should be humble and do what we did. We said that we would do everything and anything to be in this position. And I think we showed the people that's just what we did.
Well, I appreciate your time, Bill. That's all I have for you for now. When there's any updates, I will give you a call.
Absolutely, brother. I appreciate you. Thanks.
Thank you.